Hey everybody, it's Coleman. I just want to be the first one to officially welcome you to Wealth Bowl. I wanted to get this video out because I wanted to make sure that everybody had a good idea of the schedule and could visualize an awesome event in order to be able to get the most out of this event and maximize your participation, your team's participation, and make sure they're all at all the right places to get the most out of everything that we're preparing for you guys. So the first thing is I wanted to go through the agenda real quick so that you have an exact play-by-play, and I'll talk a little bit about a couple of the things that I think will be great for you to sort of think about as far as team meetings and when you can have your own breakouts and what's going to happen and so forth. So the first thing, let me go ahead and share my screen here, is take a look at this. The first one is that on Wednesday, everyone's going to start arriving on Wednesday, probably checking in, etc. But on Wednesday, we're going to have the SMD and up meeting reception. And so that's going to start, if you look at on here, it's going to start at 7 p.m. and it's going to go to about 9 p.m. And that's just a chance for us to be able to, the SMDs, to get prepared, get ready, see each other, meet each other, start the momentum, a little bit of, Mozone beforehand, get the momentum up and whatnot going into the event. Thursday, we're going to start right away. The SMDs have another meeting. It's going to be our breakfast meeting. Breakfast will be served, SMD leadership meeting. That'll start. Breakfast will open up at 8 a.m. and then we'll continue and run all the way through noon. And then separately in the Universal Ballroom, where the main event is going to start, we're going to have Train the Trainers, and that's going to open up at 8:30 a.m. The doors are going to open, and it's going to be a lot of fun, et cetera, et cetera. 9 a.m. Until noon, we're going to have Train the Trainers, and this is going to be a lot of workshops, et cetera, for everyone that's non-senior marketing directors, product providers, et cetera. Then we're going to have a quick lunch break, 12 to 1:30 p.m. I would tell you this right now, if you had a lot of your team, this might be a good opportunity to be able to get together with your team. And, if you wanted to do your breakout meeting, I think it would be a little bit early, but it's absolutely an option to be able to do that then, have a lunch with your team. And then we're going to have 2 meetings in the afternoon. Number one is going to be the Train the Trainers workshop. We're going to have a bunch of, more some of the best personal producers and more of the product providers, a little bit of interaction and a panel to be able to understand what do you need to do in order to be able to bring the best value to the marketplace. That's going to be an awesome event. But simultaneously, we're going to have the partners meeting and the spouse and partners meeting, and we're going to be doing vision boards and dream building, et cetera, et cetera. And that's only going to be for a couple of hours. Now, here's why. We're going to really be preparing people to build a big vision, and especially for the spouses and for the spouses and the partners that maybe aren't interacting, in the business. I think that that's going to be a really, important thing for them to be able to participate in. So this is going to be a little bit more, interactive and fun. I know that Heather's going to be running that with Stacy. I know Lewis is probably going to be in there, Cam 100% is going to be popping in to really sell the dream and all that kind of stuff. But a big thing that we got last year is that people said we don't want to be in a position where our spouses and us we're separated. We want to make sure that we're together. So we're going to do, and why? Because they wanted to be able to go, well, how do I, what are our roles and what's our interaction? Well, this is going to be an opportunity for everyone to get together. We're going to close the Train the Trainers with the spouse meeting. So all the spouses and partners and families and the kids are all going to come back into the Train the Trainers in the main room. And then we're going to be able to close out the meeting with, just a session on like what are our roles and how do we interact with each other, et cetera, and the balancing act of having a family and being able to run a big business all at the same time. So that's going to be great. Then we're going to have a dinner break from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. Then we're going to have a builders workshop in the evening, and this is where we're going to have all of the biggest builders, big teams, big licenses, big recruiting numbers, lots of leadership development. That's going to be on Thursday night. So on Friday, we're going to open the doors at 8:30 a.m. And so I would imagine you get down there early. You want to be the first at the front, getting ready to go. Doors open at 8:30. 9 o'clock, we will start sharp. We're going to run for solid 3 hours. We're going to have a lunch break. Now, the lunch break, everybody's going to break off and do their own thing. However, we do have a qualifiers lunch. If you remember, we had a contest that was running all through November and half of December. Okay. And so what it was is if during that period of time, either either November 1st through November 30th or December 1st through December 15th. Those are the two qualifying time periods. If you did 2 recruits, 4 recruits, or 6 recruits, double-digit recruiting, 5,000 points, 10,000 points, or 15,000 points, and any of the ring earners, right? We're combining the ring earners lunch with the qualifiers lunch. You're going to be able to go into a Q&A session with the great Jeff Levitan, who's going to be able to answer your questions. I'll be in there too, and Fradel, and the other CEOs will be in there as well to be able to answer any questions and whatnot. But pretty much probably everyone's going to want to hear from Jeff, and it's going to be an awesome event. So anyway, so that's lunch. Lunch will be served to the qualifiers. Okay, so then we're going to break from that, and so I'm going to tell you, you're probably going to wind up getting like a little ticket. And so you're going to need that ticket in order to be able to get in the room. And so with your registration, go see Doris. She's got the list. We'll check you off because that ticket equals food. Okay, so we want to make sure that you have that ticket. And so if you qualified, we'll have that at your registration. We'll give you that ticket so you can get into the qualifiers lunch on Friday. Then we're going to break from that, go directly into general session 2 from 1:30 to 4 p.m. Incredible sessions. I've already seen the agenda that Fredo's put together. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. We're going to have a dinner break. I wouldn't recommend necessarily, doing a team meeting then, because you're going to have to go run and eat, get dressed, and then get back down to the gala award ceremony. There will be no food at the gala award ceremony. And so I'm just going to tell you, make sure that you eat beforehand, right? Just grab something. There's lots of different food and all that kind of stuff. In fact, this would be a good point to tell you where the food is. There is on site, there's a pizza restaurant. There's another, restaurant like American Food. Then we've got a Starbucks on site. If you go down, there's an ice cream store. I don't think you want to eat ice cream for dinner, although your kids will probably argue in the other direction. But then you've got Kobe Beef with Kobe steak restaurant, steakhouse. It's like Japanese steakhouse. About 100 yards out the front of the entrance. In the other direction, you got TGI Fridays. Over the bridge, you've got the Universal City Walk, so you actually can go over there. And, if you have enough time to be able to walk there, it's a couple of blocks walk to be able to get some food over the City Walk, which should be pretty cool. So then you've got that. So the dinner break, etc. You can do that. And then we have the award ceremony. Super excited about the award ceremony. It is going to be absolutely incredible. We've got some killer entertainment. Actually from the team, I'll let you guys be surprised. It's going to be really, really amazing. They've been working hard on it, but from the team, we've got, some great performances that are going to be prepared for that, as well as a very, very powerful entertainer, who's going to, be knocking our socks off. So anyways, it's going to be a great event then. And then on Saturday morning, we're in for the home stretch. I'm going to tell you guys, bring your highest energy. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. 8:30 a.m., the doors are going to open. 9 o'clock, we will kick it off strong. We're going to run tight all the way up until noon. Another break, 12 to 1:30, lunch break, and then we're going to go from 1:30 to 4 o'clock. Actually, we're trying to end it off a little bit early, but these are going to be the biggest speakers, powerful speakers. Jeff, Greg, et cetera, are going to be closing out that session in the afternoon. And then we're going to break off and we're going to do our breakout meeting net CEO team. So Jeff's team will stay in the Universal Ballroom. All of the rest of the CEOs have their breakout meetings there. So Seminole A is the Stokes. Seminole B is Marla and Toon. Seminole D is going to be our breakout meeting, and Seminole E is going to be Fradel and her team. And and so they'll run as long as they are going to run, and then we'll get you out of there. I don't think that anyone's planning on running super long meetings, just some general recognition and have a chance for you guys to be able to download. But then that's the end of the event. I would tell you, coming out of the event, make sure that you have a great plan in place. We have programs, so make sure that you get your programs. They'll be waiting for you on Friday morning. The programs will be, ready to go. They'll be handing out when you're in the getting your registration. But in addition, they'll be there on your seats, ready to go on Friday morning. So make sure that you have all that kind of stuff. And there's a bunch of different things, like a good solid game plan of what to do when you're done with the event. That's sitting inside the program, ready to go, as well as messages from the leadership and so forth. So guys, it's going to be a phenomenal event. I'm very, very excited. Let's hit the ground running. Let's have a great 2023. Top Gun 2023 is going to be absolutely epic. It's going to be life-changing. I'm really fired up to be with you guys for the duration of the event, and whatever you guys need from me and my staff in order to be able to make this a great event, we are here for you. Make sure that you treat our staffs with tremendous respect. They're working very, very hard in order to be able to bring, this killer event to you guys. And, as is all of the support staff from the hotel, through the AV crew, to all of the, different people that are working. There's a lot that's going into this event. We want you to make sure that you have your best manners in, you treat everybody with respect, and we appreciate you a great deal. We're so happy that you're able to join us here, for this event. It's going to be awesome. And, and so I'll just tell you, let's get out there, let's kick some butt, and let's have a great time. I love you guys. I appreciate you, and we'll see you at the top. All right, take care, everybody. Bye-bye.